once took this course in a class of about 40 students. The professor gave us a task which was to form a class organization, and our objective was to come up with a unique product that would foster learning in and across teams. You know, generally in most class projects, groups of 3 to 5 students are often formed, and most of the times there's this one student who will literally disappear for the whole semester only to appear at the last minute. This is really annoying because not only does it affect the overall team performance, but he or she also takes credit from the hard work of others. If this can happen in a small group of 3 to 5 students, then what more of in a class of about 40 students? In both cases, there's the issue of lack of commitment which diminishes team performance. And the larger the number of students, the more challenging it becomes. So after building trust and mastering conflict, it's important to get team members committed to the goals, mission or vision of the team. Normally everyone desires to be heard and understood. Team members need to feel that they are part of what's going on and that their opinions matter. So as a leader, you drive commitment by exhausting all opinions before any decision is taken. You can do that by encouraging them to express their opinions on a matter. And once a decision is taken, you also need to make them understand why their opinions were not considered. Note that commitment is different from consensus. In other words, not everyone must necessarily agree before a decision is taken. But then, when team members buy into a decision without necessarily agreeing, it shows proof of commitment. Being accountable refers to the ability of team members to remind one another when they are not meeting the performance standards of the team. However, it's not easy to give people critical feedback, making accountability challenging. That's because it's focused on behavior before results, so there's a high chance of people taking things personally. How then do you promote accountability? First, performance standards should be agreed upon well in advance by all team members. The leader sets the example and the rest follow. You need to organize frequent meetings where each team member will give updates about their most important tasks, and the rest of the team will give feedback on how effective their time was used. Then you can also do the team effectiveness exercise, which is very efficient but works well only in teams that have already built a reasonable amount of trust and mastery of conflict. This exercise requires an external facilitator. Here, each person, starting from the leader, will receive feedback about their positive contributions to the team and what they need to improve. This really helps because team members are appreciated for their efforts and told clearly what needs to be changed. It enables people to give open and honest feedback, especially to their superiors, which usually isn't the case due to fear. To avoid self-interest or preservation from taking root, a team ought to focus on their goals or objectives. The challenge here is being able to put self aside and do what's best for the team. Sometimes you gotta make difficult decisions for the good of the team. To better focus on something, you need to know exactly what it is. Reason why teams need to clearly define what winning is to them to eliminate any doubts or distractions like ego or money. So you clearly define your goal and commit to it early enough. Doing it publicly is like using a visible scoreboard that constantly reminds you of your goal, which further motivates you to attain it. In summary, to develop good team dynamics, every team needs to start by building trust, which is the foundation of teaming. Then they move to mastering conflict by eliminating destructive conflict as much as possible. Next, get every person committed to the decisions taken by the team, followed by making each other accountable to whatever they are responsible for, and lastly, focusing on your desired goals or objectives to get the best results possible. And of course, remember, this is a continuous process as long as the team exists.